Imagine how much less scary it would be to get old if you don't have to worry about forgetting and like being crazy and shit.
Physicians never do it. Like, the public has an idea that there's not a lot of distinction between a physician and a scientist, or they believe that physicians are scientists, and most physicians believe that, but they're not.
Correct.
And most physicians aren't trained to read research or assess it critically, and certainly not to participate in its generation. And so, well, the reason I'm bringing that up is because there's no reason to assume that if you're a journalist and you have the cognitive ability and persistence to plow through the literature, that you couldn't learn how to assess it. You can.
Of course.
It's hard because the scientific papers presuppose a pretty high level of pre-existing knowledge. And so often, if you dive into a new field, you have to go back down into the simpler sources to just understand even the lexicon, but it's not like it's impossible.
Yeah, but that's something that I actually quite enjoyed. You know, I would read papers, and I would read I started just reading the introductions and the discussions and the conclusions, and I would cross-reference, and I would, if there was something that I didn't understand, this is prior to AI, I would just cross-reference it in the hopes that some other scientist who's maybe more verbally fluent would have described the thing that I was interested in learning more about in a different way that would lead to it clicking in my brain, that aesthetic.
You see how Jordan Peterson's speech affects the talker, then they get up and they like... you see how Jordan Peterson's speech affects the speaker? They like start trying to speak more eloquently because Jordan Peterson's speech is sick. It's kind of like... It's like a spider web. He's just, this connects to this, and this connects to that, and that connects to this, and this connects to that, and that connects to this, and he goes down. He just keeps expanding his thought until he gets to his point. He like drags his point on forever, but makes it into a way that it sounds interesting. Right?